He komumayo kome koma ko aloha mahana. I koma koine ki o Hawaii ne. Aloha I ka poi. La hauli ka nani. Maina mauna I ke kai. He nani hopuni hei nā puwai o nā mea nā nāku. Ho koma koine ki o Hawaii ne. Aloha ina kanaka po. Aloha. Aloha, aloha, hakai, lokai, olu kamanaho, hahau kaukulana, ahonui o lana kila. Aloha, aloha, aloha. Take that from you. Could you hold on to both each other's hands? Oh, Steve and Jamaica, just take a moment right now to take in that deep breath, that that breath of life. You're going to take in the beauty that surrounds you here at this place. You're literally surrounded by the 5 mountains of Hawaii, as we would say here in the Big Island, of Mauna Loa, Hualalai, Mauna Kea, our beautiful Kohala, the oldest part, and of course, across this ocean, Haleakala, the house of the rising sun. So we began this ceremony, it's begun from generation to generation, with the sound of the pu, the conch shell to the 4 corners, calling forth the very presence of aloha, the very presence of love here to this place. I also welcomed you with the oli that spoke of the beauty of our mountains, the beauty of this aina, this land, and welcomed you both here to these sacred grounds here at Kikawa Point. So we're gathered here today to celebrate that love and that aloha that's shared between 2 people. Steve and Jamaica, you're joined together in a covenant relationship. As witness to this, I not only have the joy of partaking in this special occasion, but also of encouraging you in a commitment you're solidifying today. Today we celebrate aloha, we celebrate love. And aloha is more than saying hello or goodbye. For literally it takes us back to the author of life himself, the one who gave us breath. You see in Hawaii, when that word aloha is broken down, alo means to stand in the presence of ha, the breath of life. So as we share aloha with each other, we not only share love, but we share life. And remember the life that we lived thus far. And we celebrate the life that begins today with Steve and Jamaica living together as husband and wife. Whew, take that in, Steve. I know you made it through the zip line, you all the way from Hilo to Kona and through your journey. That took time. You guys are both here. What a joy it must be for both of you. Well, aloha gives us that strength to live life to its fullest, where God intends to live. Aloha also gives us that grace to love to its fullest, where God intends to love. In Hawaii, we'd say ha keokua, aloha keokua. Well, the gift of the lei in Hawaii. It's a gift that represents the truest sense of aloha. The person aware of the lei is thought of and prayed for as each flower is strung. As a complete circle, the lei symbolizes ke aloha pa'ole, which means unending love, because there's no beginning and no end, which speaks of God's love, a love that never fails. A lei also has a beautiful color and a fragrance that speaks to the person who wear the lei, their character, their values that reside within them. In Hawaii, we say that's poinole, something that'll never be forgotten. Now, other places in the world have precious metals and stones, but here in Hawaii, the lei is a collection of our beauty and our treasures. So today, we're going to join these 2 symbols of ke aloha pa'ole and poinole to create the highest symbol, the love that you have in your hearts for each other. So, Steve, if you thought ziplining was hard, this is going to be the hardest thing you have to do all day today, okay? You're gently going to place it around Jamaica's head and shoulders. If you could do a hair flip to get the lei underneath your hair again once you have it all set. Another side. All right, and Steve, since you've been in Hawaii, you know what a lei comes with, right? A kiss. This one on the cheek, though. Otherwise, we're going to start all over, and the parking lot's a long ways away. And this right here is the mailele. It is one of the most precious leis we have here in Hawaii. And whenever it's worn, we all know that there's something really significant that has taken place. It's gathered upon our mountains here on Hualalai, as well as other places throughout the islands. But the fragrance comes through the stripping of the vine, and that's where the fragrance comes. And isn't that kind of like life as well? And we'll find that when we begin to walk together as husband and wife, there's strippings that take place. It's loving each other more than ourselves. It's the give of ourselves freely. And so really this sleigh is a symbol of your two lives have been woven together as one. So could you take this sleigh and place it around Steve's head and shoulders, and likewise give him a kiss as well. Grab onto each other's hands. Well, thank you for sending your molelo, your love story. I, as a kahu, as a minister, I'm always amazed at the power of aloha, of love. And so Hawaii, we're known for the banner of aloha that would be over our islands, and it's something that we are ambassadors of, that we carry wherever we go, and we instill that upon our children to recognize that they not only represent themselves, but they represent their ohana, but they also represent their tribe, but this place of Hawaii, with that banner of aloha. And so this place here that you are at, and the reason I want you to remember, just take a moment to take in the clouds, to take in the breeze. I was caught right over here by Mauna Loa, by Mauna Kea right there. You can see like there's an openness, an open heaven. There's like a circle that's just open, the heaven above. And I just thought that was significant as well. And the clouds that have gathered around Haleakala, but you can still see it. I want you to remember this, because there'll be times where you go, oh, remember this breeze, remember the sound of the ocean, look at the clouds, it'll remind you of this day. And we need to remember. We need to remember aloha, yeah? And so here is a little bit of your story that I've taken. I've called it United in Love. And so here we go. Two souls, one separate, yet steadfast and true, found each other like dawn meets morning dew. In long hours of service, compassion and care, you discovered a love quite and rare. And from late night calls to emails at 3, what was once unexpected became meant to be. Mutual respect laid a path so clear, and admiration turned to love sincere. Ho mao ka ike ika va mahope. Carry forward what you know, for love built on faith will continue to grow. Hand in hand with God as your guide, you've chosen a journey together you'll stride. With Hawaii as witness, oceans so deep, and mountains that guard the promises you keep. You've crafted a home base, a place to belong, to laughter and silence in heart and song. From nature walks shared to nights side by side, a love bound in meaning with nothing to hide. Through joy and through trial, each season anew, you hold to each other with bond tried and true. So here's to you, Jamaica and Steve, one heart, one call, two lives, so now one after all. May aloha enfold you, deep as the sea, in this journey of love as it's meant to be. And so I tie in this olelo noyao, this Hawaiian proverb. And a Hawaiian proverb is something that's been passed down from generation to generation. It goes like this. E ia ku'upulama, he makana no kahaku. What it means is you are a treasure. It is a gift from above, my most treasured, my highest gift. It's to remind you both that the hands you're holding here today, it's a treasure. It's a gift from above. And how do we know what a treasure is? Well, it's what's in our puvai. It's what's in our heart. It's what we think about all the time. It's what we love the most. And it's from this place that words are thought about and then spoken. And so may the words that speak to each other be words that bring forth life and blessing. It's also from this place that those beautiful expressions of love and kindness are thought about and then carried out. And so may this olelo noyao encourage you both on this day of new beginnings. And now for the most sacred, the piko of every ceremony, is the exchange of vows. And nothing has changed over the generations that I know of, Steve. And you know what that is? Ladies still go first. So Jamaica, would you go first? Steve, would you pass her paper? And I'm going to step out of the way.
you have held up names in our journey. Dr. Fish, Papa, Boo Bear, and Babe, just to name a few. But the title that you leave here with today as my husband is one that will last. Though I didn't always have marital role growing up, I knew unconditional love is something that I yearned for. I just didn't know how to define it for myself. That wasn't fun. Now I know that unconditional love is reassurance, communication, kindness, selflessness, patience, and understanding. Unconditional love is a Saturday morning walk through the neighborhood. It's a text letting me know that the house is clean or the garbage is taken out. It's morning chats, I love you notes, and kisses on my way to work. It's dealing with my food control for dinner or my squirrel moments. It's navigating my impulsive attitude or goofy nature. And let's not forget my unique use of the English language. When I prayed and asked God to bring me unconditional love, never in a million times would I have thought it would be this simple. And now that I have it, I will always cherish it. Babe, I am blessed that you chose me to be your wife. I promise to always be your strength when weak, your smile when you feel like frowning, your headache, and your best friend. I love you, and I look forward to experiencing the treasures life has for us on our journey to forever and thereafter.
It's beautiful. I love you too. Jamaica Danielle, you are beautiful, you are bubbly, you are thoughtful, and you are thankful. You are caring and empathetic, and always choose to see the positive in everyone and everything. Oh, you make me laugh. You are hilarious, and somehow you pair that with a commitment to hard work as both an engaging as well as sometimes militant natural-born leader. But what I have really fallen in love with is your huge heart and your tender soul. Your faith in yourself, in your life journey, and just in the pure joy of life. You have brought a renewed spirituality and faith to my life. Your words speak directly to my heart and soul. You have ignited my soul and added a faith to my life that has created a bond and love that I could have never imagined. You truly put me at peace. Jamaica, I accept you and love you for who you are. We will both learn and love and grow together in our future. And my solemn promise to you is to respect and admire and always be your rock for support during our life journey. Every day I learn from you and I laugh with you. We are so blessed and grateful that we have found each other and our hearts are melted as one. You are my ku'uipu, or sweetheart, as they say here in Hawaii, and I will always love you, Jamaica Danielle. Grab onto each other's hands here. Hold on to each other's hands here. Yeah. Start with you. Jamaica, do you take Steve to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, honor and keep him, striving to do whatever you can to help him feel happy and secure, treating him with kindness, understanding and respect throughout your lives? If so, say I do.
I do.
And Steve, do you take Jamaica to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to love her, honor her and keep her, striving to do whatever you can to help her feel happy and secure, treating her with kindness, understanding and respect throughout your lives? If so, say I do.
I do.
With that, may I have the rings, please? I'll take that. I'm gonna have you guys hold this bowl here, please. So along these shores here at Kukio and swimming in these waters here, a lot of times you'll just see the honu, the turtles. But especially on days like this when the ua rains come, a little lighter than today, you'll see the beautiful anui nui, beautiful rainbows. Really, God has given us as a huailona, sign and symbol, that He would be with us, you know. And so this bowl is a huailona. It's a sign and symbol of really the miracle that takes place here today, is that two lives have been joined together as one. Again, the promise that He would be with you, in covenant with you, walking with you. And so this water in there represents the words He spoke to each other, because we recognize that we need water for our lives physically to survive. But also the words He spoke to each other are words that bring forth life and blessing. And then we take this tea leaf that symbolizes kala hikiola, for it's a day of new beginnings. And then we take these rings, and these rings are like a lei, and that it's complete circle with no beginning and no end. In Hawaii we say it's ke aloha pa'ole, it's unending love. But these rings are also made of durable metal. In Hawaii we say it's kupa'a, it's steadfast, it's unwavering, like your love needs to be in the good times and any difficult times that may come your way. So let us bless these rings now. E kia koe humai kai oino kumulimo. E hawi aku ke aloha pa'ole a me ke aloha pono. E miloni koe noa mākana Jesu Christo. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you. Steve, would you take this ring and place it on your wife's finger and look her in the eyes and repeat it after me? I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Right. Jimmy, would you take this ring and place it on your husband's finger, look in the eyes? I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
All right. Well, not to each other's hands. Right? Well, Steve, that ring kind of went on pretty easy, yeah. So now you have to you can eat all the Hawaiian food you want, because when you eat Hawaiian food, your ring fingers goes whoop and it just gets stuck there. You go zip lining, you go swimming, so whatever, it just won't fall off, right? That's the key.
That's right.
Well, as you both embark on this adventure of life together as a couple, and you've already learned in life that the waters are not always mildly, always calm. There'll be periods in life that encounter rough storms, but truly the greatest test of all in any marriage is the ability to weather the storms of life. So when the storms come your way, you stop and you take that breath and you remember this word, aloha. You remember this word, love. It is said that love never fails. Our kupuna, our elders say it this way, it's unconditional love. For it's the outpouring and receiving the Spirit. It's an expression of unconditional kindness, hospitality, spirituality, cooperativeness, unity, and graciousness that truly touch the souls of others. The values of our Hawaiian people are based on this word aloha, to which each letter of that word carries with it a very special meaning. As you heard me say aloha e, as you came forward. That first letter represents akahai, which means to be modest, gentle, unassuming. The el lokahi, to be balanced in your relationship. The o olo, to be pleasant. The h ha'a, to be humble and unpretentious. And that last A is the ahunui. It's the great long breath. It's patience expressed with perseverance. So in this most special of all days, may be blessed with all the treasures and gifts aloha can bring you and your ohana and your families. Your two lives now are joined in one unbroken circle. So wherever you go, may always return to one another in togetherness. May you two find each other the love which all men and women long. May you grow in understanding and compassion. And may the home they enjoy together be such a place of sanctuary that many will find a friend. As both of you exchange your aloha, as well as consent to the vows of marriage here in the presence of God and most present, Steve and Jamaica. I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. You now seal your vows with that kiss. Chee! Stay right there.
Aloha.
Well, Hawaiian style, as we close one chapter, we open another. We do it with a blessing. So may I pray blessing upon you guys here today. Hold on to each other's hands. E mau aku, kalikumaikai oia kaku Yesu Kristo. Ke aloha, ke akua, kalana puana mai, ka uhana muli kumanawa pa ole. Amen. It's my privilege to be the first under heaven and here on a Sunua from Steve and Jamaica as husband and wife. All right, let's go. Chee!
That was so beautiful.
All right.
Thank you.
Let me give you your bouquet, and I just want you to take some steps together towards these guys right here. So hold on to his arms, and then I'm just going to do a little oli while you do it. Uhola hia kamakaloa la, puai ke aloha la, kukaia kahaloa la, pavehi mai na lehua.